Was good, YouTubers? Is MCalos21 coming at you with another review. Now today, for you Predator fans out there, I got the Tracker Predator from the last movie that came out earlier this year, Predators. This is the collectible figure from Neca, and all these figures behind here as well is from that company Neca. This is the Berserker Predator, the exclusive one, the cloaked version. They got the Falconer. I got Wolf Predator with the helmet and the one with the whip without the helmet. I like that one better. But for right now, I'm gonna just focus on the Tracker Predator because, like, honestly, I got a lot to say about this figure. Cause in the movie, out of all the three predators, Tracker, Berserker, and Falcon, my favorite one is the Tracker Predator for some reason. I mean, like, it sounds weird, but I'm gonna let you know why, because I know that he was the first predator to die in the movie. But it's alright, cause, like, to tell you the truth, like, I've always been real interested with, like, the details more of, like, the predator figures and, like, the predators itself than anything. Like, I've always been interested in the armor and, like, the detail, color, everything, the helmets as well, because, like, from my opinion, like, the Berserker Predators and this one, the Tracker Predators helmets, to me, like, it stood out the most, because due to the bone trophy material. I mean, this is not a bone trophy for the Tracker Predator, because I know these come from the spikes of the Predator hounds that they've shown in the movie. He's the dog handler. He's a Predator dog handler in the movie. And I thought that was pretty cool and kick-ass, that they also had, Predator hounds. I never, like, when I first started hearing about the Predator movie and when they was making it, like, they were mentioning about how they were going to start having Predator hounds, and I'm like, oh shit, excuse for my language, but I thought it was interesting. But this figure is nice because, due to the fact that, in comparison between the Falconer and the Berserker, like, the Berserker and the Falconer, they both have, like, similar armor, like, body type armor. Like, this Falconer, it has the glove armor on it, like, for a gauntlet. And you see the one chest piece right here. It's very similar in that of in comparison with the Berserker. But with the Tracker, what I like about it is that he really doesn't have that much, like, armor material, although he's got, like, this, like, leather, like, straps around his waist area, his lower waist, and, like, it kind of, like, connects to, like, the upper piece. And if you could look real closely, he has somewhat of like bone like trophies, like, just dangling, off of his armor right here, which I thought, is really nice. Like, it suits the Predator, because, like, the Predators, like, they always, wind up having, like, some type of bone trophy, and I haven't really noticed any other of the other Predators in the movie with some type of a bone trophy, except for him. I mean, the Tracker Predator, the Berserker, all he had was the mounted jaw from another alien or another, creature or something. But I've always loved how, like, back in the days, the Predators, they've always had, like, some type of, like, bone trophies just dangling out of their armors, or like some type of necklace, like an accessory for them or something. And another thing that's interesting is that he also comes with the energy projectile based weapon. Him and the Berserker Predator are the only ones who possess this type of weapon in the movie. The Falconer, he has like a spying mechanism, like it's a Falconer. It's a Falcon, basically, robotic Falcon that he used in the movie. But back to this figure, like, I love the detail on the figure, especially on the armor, because if you notice, like, his armor is like a greenish, like, algae, like, rust color to it, and for articulation, it's basically the same thing. It swivels at the legs, and by the thigh, you can also rotate it. It's kind of hard, but you gotta be really careful to do so, because, like, they could tend to break if you're not, gentle enough, especially with the arms, because I had to, like, take off some of the paint that was within the joints of the arm, and it was a little difficult, but I managed to remove all the paint, and It's you could rotate it pretty good, and like it rotates like side to side, like 100 and 360. You get 100, it's 360. Yeah, you can rotate 360 degrees. The same thing with the arm, you could do the same. Swivels. You could bend it at the knee, and also it swivels at the feet. The only accessory it really comes with is the removable wrist blade. Like some of them, like all these predators, they have different lengths of blades, and this one is like somewhat in the middle because the berserker predator has like the smaller blade. It's like this much that shows, but the trackers is like this, and of course the falconer, as you could like look at it, is pretty huge in comparison. But that's what I like. That's the reason why I just kept that blade to the falconer, because he was the one that, out of the whole movie has used it, in battle, real nice. I mean, of course, the berserker is a spoiler alert. Of course he used it against the classic predator, but I liked it when the falconer used it a lot more. But that's basically just the only accessory it comes with. It sucks, but if you get the whole collection, you could swap different blades, like switch different types of blades on your predators and stuff when you collect all these figures. Another thing that's real interesting is the dreadlocks, because I noticed the berserker predator, his the tips of his dreadlocks, they're blue, but the only difference with his dreadlocks, because all predators, they have like black dreadlocks, but he's got black dreadlocks, but they're very nice because the same material that he has on the armor, like he has within the dreadlocks. It's got the little ring that's attached onto the dreadlocks. If you notice a little detailing right here, I thought it was a nice touch to the figure. And it's almost the same color as his gun. Like, I don't know. From my opinion, I think like this figure is like old. Like the predator itself, I think he's like older compared to the other ones. Like, to me, he looks like he's been around more than the other predators, because I know that the berserker predator, he was the youngest Yautja predator to ever kill a xenomorph, which is also known as an alien, which is very interesting if you read in the back of the bios of the figure when you buy them. But this figure, like, I don't know, like this figure is so mysterious. Him and the falconer predator are so mysterious because in the movie, you've seen the berserker predator do his work. He did his thing, but like I find so interesting about this character and the falconer is like they're both mysterious, and like you really don't know too much information about them, or their background information, but like that's what keeps predator fans interested out there. But hopefully in the near future, we'll see, what they got lined up for a sequel to the Predators franchise. Because I know for sure that Robert Rodriguez, he's got something lined up for another Predator sequel coming up. I'm pretty sure of that. They've mentioned it before. But yeah, this figure is nice. I love this figure. Another little detail that's really nice is like the little scar that he has up here among his helmet. Like, it kind of reminds me of the Celtic Predator from Alien vs Predator, the first one, when the Grid Alien fought the Celtic Predator, and it wound up scratching the Predator across the mask. But it looks a little bit more brutal, but it looks nice though, And overall, like, this figure is pretty nice. I love this figure. This figure, I highly recommend it. It's something nice to have for the holidays, I guess. I highly recommend this figure. And if you have any questions, let me know. Inbox me the questions. Please subscribe to my channel, rate, and I hope you enjoyed this review, and stay tuned for future reviews. This is Amkalos21 signing off, and happy holidays.